love chiropractic. I'm a total chiropractic nerd, and people don't realize the impact that it can have when you properly apply chiropractic. There's something very magical with chiropractic to me, where let's say you go to a doctor and they give you antibiotics, or they give you a Percocet or an antidepressant, whatever it is. That pill is going to be the same no matter which doctor you go to, right? But if you come to, say, a chiropractor, or you go to a massage therapist, or even a surgeon, it's going to depend on that person's art. That art is incredibly important. So there's a dynamic that happens when you're working with a person where it's like you have to fully connect with that person. You have to fully be present and be your best self and really show up in order to help facilitate that person's healing. I had no intention of ever becoming a chiropractor. I didn't know what the word was. Nobody in my family was a chiropractor. When I was 20 years old, I was in chronic pain. I was studying nutrition at the University of Maine at Farmington. I was working as a personal trainer. And I was very disciplined. I was very fit. I worked out all the time. I ate incredibly healthy. And I thought that's what health was. But I was living in pain. I was in chronic pain, and I was taking painkillers every day. And I was just doing it to get through the day. I just suffered with pain. And I met a chiropractor at the gym one day, and I started getting under care, and it totally changed my life. And that first adjustment, I'll never forget it, because it was like coming out of a fog that I didn't even realize I was in. The world opened up to me, and I started feeling better. I started sleeping better. I started breathing better, but I didn't even know I wasn't breathing well before. My body started working at a higher level, and my brain started working at a higher level. And at that moment, this was what I wanted to do, and I truly believe that this is what I'm here to do. I was born for this, and I just wish that I could help more people. Oftentimes, people have trouble seeing outside of the situation that they're currently in. When people come here and they're really in pain and they're really hurting and they're really suffering, it affects every aspect of their life. And when we can essentially be that bright light in the dark place for people, where they start feeling better and their bodies start functioning better and they start healing and they start sleeping better and their nervous system is working better, it starts to manifest into different areas of their life. You see the people, I watch them, and I watch things change in their life. I watch them start to become more empowered, and I watch them to to progress the way they're supposed to progress, and to have healthy relationships and start exercising and doing those different things. That I believe that's a natural process that starts to happen, because life constantly has a desire to express itself. Sometimes it just gets stuck. The upper neck here, this area, which is one of the areas we really focus on, and I've invested a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of training into being really good with this area. You have hundreds of millions of nerve fibers there in the middle of these two little bones. And if there's a misalignment there, it severely affects somebody's life. And it's a conversation I have to have with people every day, where people come with complex cases who are sick. And then oftentimes we can trace it back to a misalignment up here. And then when we can correct it for that person will feel it. You'll see it in their eyes. They start to change. I can't tell you how many people came in and they had one symptom like back pain or neck pain or migraines or whatever it was, or sciatica going down their leg. And they got better with all sorts of different things. And it's really, it constantly amazes me to see the human body perform the way it's supposed to. We don't give the body enough credit for what it's actually able to do. But I really strive to be able to hold myself to the utmost standard, so that when those difficult cases do come, that I can really be my best for that person. Because some people come here as a last result, and there's a lot of responsibility to be that person who somebody else has tried everything and they're like right on the edge, they're in their own abyss, and you're trying to help them. They're drowning, and you have to help them. It's a responsibility that I take very, very seriously. And then my vision is, I really want to see more children. I want to see kids there's a lot of children who suffer right now. I see so many people who come to me with problems later in life that would have easily been prevented if we had gotten care sooner. I train for this like an athlete would train. I really try to hold myself to a high level of discipline, so that I don't just walk in here off the street. I have disciplines I have to go through in my own life before I come to be able to take care of people. I have to get myself clear. I have to be in the right state of mind. I have to have my energy has to be correct to really be able to serve people at the level that they deserve to be served. The different technology that we've invested in really gives us an ability to see people almost multidimensionally. So it's like I get to see layers of people, and we get to really identify where the problems are. It's not the adjustment itself that does the healing for people. It's the fact that the body is properly aligned and that the brain is able to communicate, that the channels are open essentially. And that we want to hold people like that for as long as possible. And when that happens, they function better neurologically, they function better biomechanically. I mean, it changes their posture, their breathing. Just if you look at the research in posture alone, it has such a big impact on somebody's quality of life. Just if we change that one thing, which is typically a natural byproduct of the work that we do, it really changes somebody's life. They feel better, they stand taller, they look slimmer, they have more confidence, they breathe better. It's really amazing to see. We see lots of people have anxiety disorders, depression, migraines, and they typically report tremendous improvement as they start going through care. I really encourage people, to go see a chiropractor, find the best chiropractor you can and get under care, and bring your family too. And if at all possible, come to this office because there's something very special that we're doing. We've devoted ourselves very highly, and I think it's worth it for people. We have people who drive from all over the place and who come long distance, and I really aspire to show up for them in the way they deserve.